how's it going, everybody? Sarasota Tim. Here's some optics for you right here. I'm at the Boynton Inlet, Boynton Beach, Florida, and my old stomping grounds. I mean, I went to Jacksonville just for a couple of weeks, and I feel like I've been gone forever, and I'm talking like this is my old stomping grounds. I'm right back to where I started, and it's kind of chilly up here on this bridge. The wind is blowing. It's a cold day here in wintertime in Boynton Beach. I think I checked the weather in Jacksonville and it was in the 30s. And wow, I would have had to use those long johns or them long handles for sure. But I thought I'd ride over here to the Boynton Inlet for you guys. We'll walk around and chat a little bit, give you a little bit of the optics. Beautiful day here, people living in the Palm Beach County area. Let's cross the street here on A1A, and we're going to turn around and look at the ocean now, and we'll walk out on the jetty also where we've all walked in the past. That's the south jetty right here and the north jetty over there. We'll take us a walk out there. There's the pump house, and right now it looks like the tide is just starting to go turn around and come back in. It's low tide. And like I said, the sun is low. It's a little chilly, quite chilly actually, for down here, but feels good, really does. I just don't have any pants on or a very light jacket, which I could use. But let me turn the camera around and walk around with you, and we'll see if they're catching anything out here on the, I don't even see any boats coming and going. It's a Saturday, and very little activity going on here for a Saturday as far as boating, and it's not rough out there. So we'll walk around, we'll take a look. Let's turn the camera around. All right, I apologize if there was any wind noise back there on top of the bridge. There probably is here walking. We're heading over this direction there. A lot of traffic on A1A here. Look at this old 450 SL. Let's see if it's a 450. Oh gosh, the sun was in my eyes. I really couldn't tell. It could have been a 380 SL, the old Roadster. That was an old one. Yeah, the Boynton Inlet here in Palm Beach County. And I'm driving my GMC Arcadia rental car. The collision center at the dealership that I'm using for the replacement of my bumper told me that we might be able to get you out of here Friday. Well, that day's come and went, so we know that's not going to happen. So I look very optimistic that I am optimistic that Monday, you know, I'll get it, or Tuesday at the latest. And that's the day I'm going to the doctor too, and two doctors, one to do some paperwork and another one to just get clearance, a pre-op from my primary. But there's the big pipe way down there, that big pipe sticking out that the sand and water comes out of from the pump house right here. And they suck the sand out here that comes in and pumps it out onto the beach to try to help with the beach erosion. And this inlet, while boats can come through a pretty good size, they are limited. This is not a drawbridge, so it is limited to what size boats can come in and out without going all the way down to Boca Raton or all the way north of here to Palm Beach, where the big ships and anything can come out. So they're over there on the south side fishing, and I see a guy with a camera lens over there and a tripod. I'll probably
take a picture.
A manatee.
Yes, sir.
Where?
Right there.
Oh, look at him. You guys see this manatee? Check it out. Look at the size of him. He's hanging out right here. Look at that. You guys see that? And they're smart, you know. He's going to hug the edge here because manatees are protected like big time here in Florida. And when the boats come in like this, here's what they worry about. the boat propellers. So they got their routine. They know how to come and go. He'll surface somewhere up there and get him some air eventually. That was pretty cool. These nice people yelled and said, "Hey, you got your camera going? Take a look at this manatee." Oh, I know there's a lot of wind noise. Let me get over here a minute. All right, we're back. Let me get over here before another wave comes and splashes me. Here comes one right now. Let's see if we can catch it. If there's wind noise, I'm really sorry. There's a little swell coming. Not much. There's some waves coming in though. There's a boat going out. Boy, that sun is really bright looking into it. I'm glad I've got my glasses on. These people are casting some artificial lures. Look at all these people wearing jackets. Boynton Beach. They had to go back to the rear of their closet and find these jackets. The 2 or 3 days a year we wear them. It's like a ski boat. There's a lot of wind out here. So I've got a little bit of a problem. I ordered something on Amazon that's going to be delivered to my place in Jacksonville, and it's my new microphones, and I'm not going to be there, and there's no camper there or anything for them to leave it. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm trying to get a hold of somebody up there that can, and you can't give any special instructions. I tried to on Amazon, and so I don't know. And I couldn't cancel my order because it's already out for shipment. But anyway, we'll see what happens. I'm going to reach out to somebody that's on Facebook, I think, over there, and ask them to help me out. It's going to be delivered Monday, but I don't want it left in the weather, and I don't want it to get gone when it's about $275. Expensive microphones and a DJI. So all these things that are going on, you know, by being down here, is really actually it's I'm not going to worry about it because I was reading the devotional this morning, and God was talking about you know, paraphrasing, that in the midst of things that you don't understand is when he really comes through and does his thing. And so not to be too concerned about everything, just trust in him, walk with him, and everything's going to work out. And so far coming down here was a godsend to get my eyes done. I just wanted to get some more prescriptions. I was out of this one bottle, and then I couldn't get the prescription without seeing the doctor again. The doctor said, "Hey, you know, you got to get that pressure down or you're going to go blind." So it's all working out. Little family out for a little ride there. Yeah, nice and chilly out here. So bad I have to edit all of that out because I know you wouldn't have stuck around if it was windy. And we'll walk over there to where I'm parked, where I generally park over there on the lower parking area. That would be the south side of the inlet. There's not a spot hardly to be found over there. A lot of people are there right now. So let's pause this part and get on over there, and I'll
over there.
All right, folks, we're back here with Nathan. This is the individual that owns this Honda 650, and Mr. Nathan here is only 52. A lot of the stuff I talk about on my channel, Nathan, is Social Security.
Right.
It'll be here before you know it at 52, because time is flying by. There you go. You got me.
Yep.
Nathan's a new subscriber now. So I was just going to ask Nathan some questions. He doesn't know this yet, but do you know about Social Security? And one day you might, get a check coming in from retirement.
I do.
And do you happen to have a job that gives you a pension, or are you just?
I got 401k. I got a. It's not a IRA. It's just a savings account.
Okay, so you're doing your own savings,
Yeah.
401 and things like that, and making your own investments.
Yeah.
Let's have the sun more like in our face so we can see us good. There we go. That's great. So I advocate. Yep. Say hi to everybody out there. 62,000 watching. Plus, you are from
Here.
right
I
here.
grew up in Dade.
Where?
Dade.
Oh, in Dade County.
You know Dade, yeah.
Okay.
I
Well,
live in Broward. I lived up here like 5 years ago.
so you're on a ride today from home up here to check out the inlet and run A1A.
I
And
used to live in this area. That's why I know about it.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great area too. And we were getting ready to talk about Social Security. In 10 years, you can collect Social Security as early as 62 years old. Some people say you can get it at 62, but you'll get less money than if you waited till like 65 or 66. At your age, your full retirement age is going to be 67. That's when you would get the highest amount, and it wouldn't really pay to wait any longer. But I tell everybody on my channel that you only get a little bit more, like $500 or $600, but for the 5 or 6 years you don't collect, you'll lose those checks. So you would have to live to be like 80 years old before you actually get back what you didn't take, or start losing money, as they say.
If you retire early.
Yeah. So I know you probably haven't given much thought yet with 10 years away, but what do you think that you would do? Do you think that you would get it as soon as you can, or let it sit there and grow a little bit?
If I can let it sit there and grow, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of time to think about all that and contemplate it and everything. Another thing that we talk about is living life. Now, you're living life, and you're living life on the edge. But you live an exciting life. I live an exciting life too. But nobody's promised tomorrow. And some people don't even ever get to 62 or whatever. It happens every day.
Yeah.
So that's a philosophy that I also keep in my mind is, life is, nobody's promised tomorrow. So live your life.
Yep.
And don't work it all your life. Don't stay working all you can to have only a little bit left of your life.
Exactly.
Live your life.
Yeah.
And do you care to share with the community your status? Married? You got a family?
Sob story. Single. Had 2 sons. They passed away.
Oh, very, very sorry to hear that. I'm really sorry to hear that. That's
Just
just
me some gorgeous grandkids.
okay. And I just brought up something that,
It's okay.
yeah. Well, listen, man, that's too bad. But so you're doing good now, and can I ask what you do for a living?
IT. I'm a network engineer.
Oh, okay. Are you able to remote work, or do you go to an office?
I remote work.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Not every day, but most days.
That's cool. Well, it keeps you busy then.
Yeah. They really keep me busy.
Fantastic, fantastic. And well, I mean, this is what do you drive when you're not on your motorcycle?
A 2012 SRT8 Challenger.
Oh, okay. The guy likes
I
the
like
speed.
going fast.
He likes the speed. That sounds cool. I'd like to see that car. I'd definitely like to check that one out. Well, listen, it was very nice meeting you, and get out of these people's way here that are walking by. I wish you the best and lots of safe on your road travels here. And hopefully when you check out the channel, you can stick around and make some comments, and we'll see you on the road, because I'm always over here at Boynton Inlet.
You live around here?
Yeah, I live right here in Boynton Beach.
Okay.
So I'm over here all the time. This is kind of where I grew up. I used to jump off that bridge
Yeah.
in high school. I went to Lake Worth High School here. I was
The
past
last
this.
time I was up here, that's what they were doing.
I know
Jump
it.
and let the jump and let the
Right, you do it when the tide's coming in.
Yep.
So it'll take you down here to the seawall,
Yep, that's
swim in the little eddy over there,
Yep.
and then crawl out and go do it again.
Yeah, like, what are they
If
doing?
you don't get caught anyway. I wouldn't do it today, but
Nah.
back in the day, we all did things when we were younger.
Yeah.
Now listen, it was very nice meeting you, okay?
You too, man.
And what we always say on my channel when I end the video is, tomorrow is never promised anybody. Yesterday's gone. Today's the day to crush it. So before we go down there, I was just up on the bridge, and where'd he go? There was a guy with a 35mm big zoom lens and everything, taking pictures over this way, and so I got no use for an obnoxious tailpipe. So I said, well, I got my selfie stick here. I'll take myself some pictures, and believe it or not, this 15 Pro Max will probably take as good a photo as some of those cameras. I mean, I've heard on YouTube. Look at this guy coming right here. South Florida, baby. And then right out there is the a drift boat, what we call, fishing boat, charter boat, takes people out. It's on its way in. Pretty good zoom on that iPhone, huh? But yeah, I was over here on the other side, leaning my selfie stick against the railing to hold it steady. I was taking pictures of that sun and all those palm trees, and I'll include a few shots at the end of the video for you can enjoy here at the Boynton Inlet. Crossing the street here. Yeah, I've got my coasters on, and that sun is really strong. Ooh, it's colder than shade. Now here's the stairs that goes down to the lower deck at the Boynton Inlet. Let me zoom back for you guys. Back out for you. Got my white tennis shoes on today. Pretty good shot right there. Boom. Like I told you guys, you can take photos while you're videoing with the little white button on top of the red button if you have an iPhone. And you don't see anything, you don't hear anything, but you will absolutely get the picture. Like I just took one there of the charter boat coming in. So we'll walk around together. Take a look at this lean over, we call them. That's a Honda CB650. Really cool looking bike. I like that.
Like it.
Hey, your bike? Huh?
Yeah.
That's nice. I've had a couple of Gull Wings and a couple of big Harleys. I never rode a sport bike. I almost bought one a couple of times.
Have fun.
And 650 is probably the better than 1,000 because you don't have to feather it too much.
Yeah.
And you can still have plenty of fun from curve to curve.
Yep. Just
So,
enough for me.
and what year is that?
19.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's really, really nice. How long have you had it? You bought it new? How many miles running now? Oh. Do you ride it much?
Not as much as I want to.
Oh, really?
I haven't ridden it about a month because of the weather.
We're trying to get the mileage here, folks.
14,165.
14 on a 19. Oh, you got a nice pipe on there. I know that's not stock.
Nope. That came from England, actually.
England. Is it obnoxiously loud? Is it a cool loud? Is it? We're gonna find out, folks. Get him a shark helmet. I would say that's kind of a cool sound. Very, very nice at idle.
I'm baffling it. If I take it out, it's even louder.
Yeah, I think it. Oh yeah. You got to have some noise for safety, so they know you're coming,
It don't help.
and also so it can breathe better.
Yeah.
But some of them can be very obnoxious. That one's not bad at all. These are little protective skid things?
Yeah, skid protector.
All right. Did you have another bike before this?
That's my first one.
Oh, really? Well, no regrets, huh? 650's nice.
Nope, none whatsoever.
Can I ask you, sir, what like the retail cost of something like this is?
This would cost me just under 10.
Okay.
Yeah. The 1000s are above 10.
Yeah. And how many miles in like in a straight ride have you rode in one time?
I took it down as far as South Beach, actually.
South Beach?
Yeah.
Well, you know, you have what they call upright bars. They're not.
They're not upright, but they're not down either.
Right. It's kind of so it's a more of a comfortable.
Yeah.
Especially over after an hour.
Yeah, you can get down low if you want to, but most of the times.
Right. That's what I like about this bike is I don't care for the real low where you're leaned over all the time, like on a road bike. Talking about bicycles, these guys are like leaned over like that. But that's really nice. This is going to be featured on YouTube.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I'm a YouTuber.
Channel.
Sarasota Tim.
Sarasota Tim.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll be uploading it later. I'm just out over here at the inlet walking around.
I'm gonna look for you.
My subscribers, I got approaching 62,000.
Mm-hmm.
They enjoy the content and they always like the eclectic content that I bring to them. So we've already got water, fishing, motorcycles, all in one video
So you do all
today.
kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Sarasota. You can just Google that. You'll find it. What's your first name?
Nathan.
Nathan?
Yeah.
Very nice meeting you, my
You
friend.
too, man.
How old are you?
52.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Do you mind appearing on my channel? Or
I've never been on anybody's channel before, so.
I mean, because you look pretty good for 52 years old. I'll ask you a couple of questions.
Okay.
All right, let me turn the camera around. Hang on, folks.